It's time for the Big Playback, brought to you by Abby's Pizza.
Welcome back to the best part of your news week. It's the Big Playback. We had some fantastic matchups last Friday with a couple of Central Oregon squads going head-to-head, and week 4 brought us more of the same, including an inter-county clash between Madras and Crook County. But we'll save that one for dessert and start with our appetizer for the night. Mountain View Cougars hosting the Summit Storm. Hope you came hungry because this game was full of highlights. Not necessarily on the offensive side of the ball, though. After a Mountain View punt, this is Summit's first play from scrimmage. Quarterback Hogan Carmichael gets swallowed up, loses the rock, and the Cougars pounce on it, but they can't translate the turnover into points. In fact, no one scored the entire first half, so we jumped to late in the third for what was, at this point, the play of the game. Soren McKee blasts a 42-yard field goal through the uprights, even with some room to spare. Not many teams would even attempt a kick that long, and McKee made it look easy. So the Storm up 3-0. It stayed that way until just over 5 minutes left in the game. Here on 4th and 13, Jacoby Moss doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but it's picked off by Joe Shut It Down Shuts. So just a couple of first downs, run out the clock, and the game's over, right? Wrong, because Mountain View did this 3 plays in a row. So the Cougars get the ball back. They drive all the way down to the 1-foot line. So here we go, 3rd down with just over 30 seconds left, and we get this. Luke Roberts would not be denied, punches it in. Cougs take a 7-3 lead. Okay, surely that ices the game, right? Once again, you're wrong, because Summit saved almost all of their offense for a final drive of their own. Carmichael zips this one in to Blake DeTulio, who gets it all the way down to the Cougars' 17-yard line. So with 9 seconds left, the Storm seemingly have one last chance to make something happen right here. And Jake Hatch with the snatch in midair. He comes up with a huge interception to seal the game. Chills, just absolute chills. Thank you, Summit and Mountain View, for a fun one. Mountain View walks off the field still perfect on the season, winning 7-3. And for your entree, the Redmond Panthers taking on the Pendleton Buckaroos on senior night, and fittingly, plenty of seniors filled the stat sheet in this one. Austin Carter is one of them. Gets the Panthers started on defense here with a sack. And then ensuing drive for the Panthers, quarterback Hayden Parrish looking deep for Nathan Walks. And Walks kind of just walks into the end zone for the first score of the game. That's not the last we'll see from him. Parrish looking deep again on his next drive, and this time Gabe Browning, though, is waiting for him with the pick. However, Pendleton not able to come up with any points on that drive. Driving on this play, though, pass goes over the middle, but it's snagged out of midair with one hand by Blaine Ahmed, taking it downfield. Got to see that one more time. Beautiful off the tips. MLB, middle linebacker. That's what we call it there. Beautiful play. Austin Carter able to punch it through just a couple plays later. Now the sun, you'll see it there, eventually goes down. But Aiden Gebhard gets up on the corner fade, comes down with this grab, extending the lead to 21-0. That was right before the half. And then Nathan Walks, we told you he'd be in the highlight again. He finishes the game just how he started it, beating his defender and finding the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. The Panthers get the senior night shutout. Redmond 28, Pendleton 0. And finally, for your dessert, a battle of the counties as Madras White Buffs face off against the Crook County Cowboys. Madras at the 13-yard line here. Drew Boyle with a textbook pass to Ethan Grain. He catches it for the touchdown. Buffs, they get on the board first. Cowboys not deterred, though. Hogan Smith, he's going to fake the handoff here. You can't see it on the camera, but he takes it around the outside, fools the defense, and our man Philman comes back into frame, and he's off to the races. Cruises into the end zone. That's a 49-yard tutty there, folks. A 2-point conversion puts the Cowboys up to Hogan Smith, looking to add to the lead, makes a few defenders miss. And if this play looks familiar to you, it's because he had an almost identical play last week that made it onto top plays, except to the other side of the field. Hogan, the quarterback, doing it with his legs. Madras looking to climb back, but Crook County's Trevin Smith is there with open arms. Smith starts gaining some mileage, booking it downfield, getting away from the defenders, doing all he can to try to get back to the other end zone. Stopped at the 50-yard line. Still a great play there by Trevin. Hogan Smith with the ball again. He's waiting. Fires the short pass to the other Smith. Pretty much it was a Smith and Smith versus Madras tonight. That's what it seems like. He takes care of the rock, gets in for another Crook County touchdown. They had a rodeo roundup tonight. The Cowboys would round up the White Buffs 28-6. Coming up, we'll show you some scores from the other Central Oregon teams in Week 4, and we'll take a dive into the gold mine for this week's top plays. Don't change that channel, because the big playback. We'll be right back.